Hello all, welcome to Sivan's SAP online training YouTube channel. Today in this video, I'm going to explain you all about the schedule and category controls, that is CP, deterministic MRP, or we can call it as functionalities of schedule and category. So we all know that schedule lines are the base to create a delivery document, and using schedule lines, we can confirm the customer requested delivery dates and the confirmed quantities on that particular day, whether it is available or not. So the schedule lines of the sales document line item, several times it will have multiple lines, multiple confirmation dates also based on the different available dates of the particular quantity. There is a one thing. And then the schedule line category determines the whether the sales document line item is relevant for the internal procurement or the external procurement based on the item category. If it is a standard item category, then the system will automatically proposes that particular line item is relevant for the internal procurement, and then it will work accordingly. So then if it is an external procurement like third party scenarios, the system says that it is for external procurement. So if I go to the SAP system where we can see the complete scheduling process and what are the important key fields which we must know to control the scheduling category. So I'll go to SAP screen. So this is the schedule. I'll just come back from the path. So this is available under the IMG screen, especially that is under sales schedule lines, define schedule line categories. So our schedule line categories, that is deterministic MRP CP. So here you can find it out the two parts of the schedule line category, that is upper part as well as the lower part. So the entire business data, I can say that it is an upper part, which is relevant for the external procurement, and the lower part specifies about the internal procurement. That means in-house production of this particular material. So why I have seen this external part? Why I have said about this external procurement? Because in the third party scenario, vendor sends goods to the customer and bill to the business. So here we are not going to manufacture any material. So that is why. So in this, the what are the field functionalities that otherwise the schedule line categories controls of the each and every field. So delivery block. So you can block this particular line item at schedule line category level also with the appropriate comments. We can put it as because of the credit limits, the appropriate reason must be there, or the political reasons or bottleneck material, whatever the information which we wanted to put, that should be the valid reason must be there to block this particular schedule line category. So delivery block. So the movement type, which is relevant for the goods issue delivery, this is the SD and MM integration part. These movement types are provided by the consultants. Movement type means it is a physical or logical movement of a material leading to a change in the inventory management. So once again, I'm just repeating it. The movement type is nothing but movement of goods takes place from outwards, from inward to outwards. So here movement type means the physical or logical movement of a material leading to a change in the inventory management. So whatever the stocks the customer places about the 100 quantity and the inventory is about 200, then once these 100 quantities are delivered to the end customer, then what happens, the inventory levels will come down. So that is the inventory, that is the change. So that movement type always makes a change. So this is we always use it as 601 as a movement type. So here movement type one step procedure, yes, this is relevant for the STO process, the stock transport orders between the two storage locations or two plants under a same company code or different company codes also it happens. So during that time, there will be two movement types. If it is a one-step procedure, that is a 647 movement type. So in that case, the stock updation takes place in both the plants at a time. And if it is a movement type is a 641, then the stock updation takes place after some time, after we do the MyGo transaction, complete the MyGo. So this is about the movement types. Movement type one-step procedure as well as two-step procedure. Order type. Why we require this order type here? What exactly it means? So like our sales document type. So this is also this is the purchase requisition. NB, the purchase requisition standard. See, when we choose this option here and with other parameters, the system will automatically create the purchase requisition in the background. For that, for that particular material, we have to maintain the purchasing view, so that in the purchasing view, we have to maintain the purchasing group value, so that the system will consider that particular line item is relevant for the third party scenario, as well as it is relevant for the background creation of the purchase requisition. So if I go to another screen, or otherwise I'll go to the third party item category CS. Here you can find it out. The order type is NB. Purchase requisition standard will be generated automatically, and the item category, like from SD side, how we maintain the item category is a similar way. Purchase document line item, that is item category, if it is 5, then it is relevant for the third party. See here, you can see third party if it is for 4 material unknown, and if it is 2 consignment, 3 subcontracting, and so on. So these are the item category, standard item categories, which they have created from side. This is an SDMM integration part. In third party scenario, you can see this entire external uh, that is procurement. The upper part is relevant for the external procurement. So here you can see, you can notice this one, this entire, the upper part, lower part is not relevant for the in-house production, which we have not at all checked any field. So account assignment category, third party one. And I'll just come back again. I'll go to our CP standard, deterministic MRP. So update schedule lines not required, no update is required. Item relevant for delivery, which we have already discussed. We have already seen in that this particular standard line item is relevant for the item relevant for delivery. So purchase requisition, delivery scheduling. So especially it is relevant for the individual purchase order. So this is all about this upper part of the schedule line category. So this specifies about the external procurement, especially which is related to third party scenarios and individual purchase order scenarios. For these two scenarios, we must have to maintain the purchasing view of the material master data, so that that particular material is relevant for the external procurement, that is third party scenario. And the lower part, which always specifies about the in-house production or the manufacturing of this particular product by of our own, like require transfer of requirements, that is that field has to be checked. Yes, this means, that means the entire the demand, that line items information will be transferred. If that particular material is out of stock, then that information will be transferred to the MRP. That means materials requirement planning. This is the SDMM and SDPP SDQM integration part. Availability check. So we have to check this field. When we check this field, the system considers that whenever the customer places a material, whether the system is able to confirm the quantities as per the customer requested delivery date, whether we are able to ship or not. So this is the availability check. So based on the material availability date, this availability check process will happen. And product allocation. So when we select this option here, this particular allocation of the material to the respective customers. So based on that functionality, we can do that. Based on this functionality, we can confirm that particular material is allocated to particular customer only. So this entire process, though we already discussed that schedule lines are the base to create the delivery document, and schedule lines are nothing but the delivery dates and the corresponding quantities, confirmed quantities to the customer requested delivery date, that particular sales document line item. So the upper part talks about the schedule line, the upper part of the schedule line category talks about the external procurement, that is third party and individual purchase order. And the lower part talks about the in-house production, that is availability check process. So here the one important factor we have to remember that is 601, which is relevant for the goods issue delivery, that is a movement type. Movement type is nothing but physical or logical movement of a goods leading to a change in the inventory management. So this is the entire functionalities, the important functionalities of the schedule line category, or the controls of the schedule line category. So we just come back and we can see the schedule line category determination, how it determines in the system. So if you consider it as a standard item category TAN, then the MRP type, so that is the schedule line category is based on the schedule line category determination. is based on the item category MRP type is equal to the schedule line category. So item category, if you consider it as TAN, then MRP type is empty, then the system will automatically propose the standard schedule line category as CP. And TAN is item category and MRP type is PD. So then again, it will create as CP as a schedule line category. And if I go to the item category TAS, then you can see here the schedule line category is CS. So that is third party item category TAS. So there is no MRP type. The schedule and category determination is CS. That is a leg. The similar way, there are multiple item categories with MRP types combinations. The system will automatically determine the schedule line category into the sales order level. So whenever we complete these prerequisites in the system, so whenever we create a sales order, the system will automatically propose the sales document line item category based on the item category determination, and sales document schedule line category based on the schedule line category determination. Based on these two determination procedures, we will see the relevant schedule line category and relevant item category into the sales document line item level. Okay. So this is the entire process about the process and as well as the controlling parameters of the schedule line category. We all know, so there are multiple schedule line categories are available in the system. CP deterministic MRP, which we have seen, leg third party scenario, CB individual purchase order, NC intercompany replenishment, NN replenishment without MRP, and CN no MRP. So thank you all, and for online training inquiries, please reach out to us in 8123320787. Thank you again.